Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the APWA Arizona new member highlight. Today we have Vincent Mauro from the town of Queen Creek. Vincent, say what's up to everybody.
Hi, how you doing?
All right, Vincent. So, what do you do for the town of Queen Creek?
So I'm the superintendent of facility services. We basically maintain and repair anything inside or attached to town facilities.
Okay, okay. And let's take it back a little bit. So, I'm sure you weren't always doing this all your life. Was the
No,
young Vincent was he interested in being the superintendent of facility services?
it did run through my head at some point in my career, yes.
Gotcha, gotcha. And kind of what was your path to get to where you're at today?
Probably luck. I was a tradesman out of New York City. I wound up in Arizona to make a life change, and just happened to land a job in the facilities department.
Okay, okay. So
The
from New York to Arizona.
change in trade and everything, and it just fell in my lap pretty well.
Gotcha, gotcha. And how long you been with the town of Queen Creek?
I'm here 10 years now.
10 good years. Love it.
Yep,
Love it.
they
Love
were good.
it. Gotcha. So you work for the town of Queen Creek, and I mean, what do you do to get away? Like, what do you do? Like, what are your hobbies? How do you let your hair down? How do you kind of escape the facility superintendent?
Uh, I relax very much out on the lake, jet skiing.
Nice.
You think it's Arizona where the lakes, there's plenty of lakes out here. It's a beautiful place. Physical fitness, try to exercise, stay in shape.
There you go. There you go. So you joined APWA. Thank you for doing that. I always like to give a thanks to everybody who joins. And then also, like selfishly, let's say we fast forward a year or two from now and we look back and you say, you know what, that was a great experience, great couple years I had with APWA. What would you have gotten from APWA selfishly that would make it a great experience for you?
I think there's a lot of resources I could reach out to. Um, Probably a lot of networking that can be done as well. But the resources is always important.
Gotcha, gotcha. Okay. And what would you say, and how long you been with APWA? A couple months so far?
A couple of months.
Okay, okay. And you liking it so far?
Yeah, I've reached out to some of the trainings already for some of my team.
Okay, okay. Was it like did somebody say, "Hey, Vincent, you should join APWA," or you're thinking one night, you know what, I need to get out, get more active, and get around more, people in the
Kind of
field?
that. Kind of felt that in my position, maybe I should be joining some of these different chapters.
Gotcha, gotcha. And National Public Works Week is coming up soon. What does the town of Queen Creek have coming down the pipeline for that?
So we normally every year have a big luncheon where we acknowledge all of our staff, all of our public works staff.
Okay,
We'll have food, beverages, some giveaways.
okay. For the town of Queen Creek, what would you say has been the coolest project you've worked on in the last 5 to 10 years?
Oh wow, there's been a lot of them. Probably mostly the development of our police and fire department.
The development of it. What do you mean? Like starting it or?
Well, we actually started our first police department this year. We went from
Okay,
using Maricopa County Sheriff's Office to the Queen Creek Police Department.
gotcha.
And we've also spent a lot of time building new facilities for our fire department, which has grown with the rate of the growth of the community. I think we
Gotcha.
went from
And
two
let's
firehouses to seven or six,
two to
six.
seven.
Yeah,
Wow, that's a big leap. You got to buy a whole bunch of fire trucks and hose, right?
yeah.
All right, let's say more facility superintendents are listening into the show now. What would you say are some of the not well, yeah, some of the pressing issues, some of your biggest challenges that you're dealing with today, and then how you're working your brain around solving those issues?
Some of the biggest issues is probably it's such a drastic change in technology and trying to keep up with all these changes.
Okay, okay. Well, cool. Well, Vincent, like I said, thank you for joining APWA. And to anybody out there who's on the fence, as you can see, Vincent is having a good time so far with it. So feel free to join. And then last but not least, make sure everybody thanks a public worker. Vince, any mentors you want to shout out? Any words of wisdom? Any words of motivation for us out there before we get out of here?
No, just keep at it, be strong, and stay with it. That's all.
Love it. And lift some weights, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Good stuff, Vincent. Well, thanks for coming on. Thanks for allowing us to highlight you. And hopefully I'll see you around at some events.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.